Off to the stage. Welcome, everybody from Tokyo, Japan, to another Flash Hour. As you can see, me and Anas are actually next to each other this time.
Yes.
Just to start off, we'll do the usual, where we'll go through the trenches, just to let everybody kind of pile in. And as everybody's piling in, we will get into what we got done this week, as well as what's coming next, and the highlights of Flash Trade platform.
Yeah.
And if you've ever longed into resistance and immediately went against it, go ahead and smash that like button, hit the retweet, so we can get this out to more people.
Yep. And I just want to highlight it's 1 a.m. here, and we've been jumping on events, and yeah, we just had an interesting Solana dinner with all the interesting folks, and it's late night here. I think you can even see the dark circles around my eye.
Yeah. When they don't call me Mighty Max for no reason. Early mornings, late nights, and doing it all for Flash, but it's worth it for sure. Made a lot of connections. Shout out to Eno. Really appreciate everything he's done with Super Team and Super Tokyo. Him being an MC is amazing. He's really good at what he does, and we just really appreciate all the encouragement and help that comes from the super teams. So getting right into it. State of the trenches, Bitcoin is trading in a range. I don't know, did you see the absolute massive wick down?
Yeah, it happened today. It was because someone, it seems a whale who just, dumped $2 billion worth of Bitcoin into empty books. Because, on weekends, we don't have institutions to buy Bitcoin. So some whale decided to sell a large amount of Bitcoin, and it kind of tanked the market. But it's very interesting to see how liquidity disappears on weekends, to be honest.
Yeah. The order books, you mean?
Yeah. And it also happens on Flash. Like generally on weekends, we serve low volumes.
Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure, especially Sundays. I mean, that's across the board.
Yeah.
Altcoin season is definitely here. If you look at the BTC dominance chart, it's dropping like a rock. So, and altcoins are holding steady, actually, even with that dip. They held up pretty good. I was surprised. Solana Mobile Seeker, DApp session. Basically, only reason that there is that Seeker is really pushing out their kind of SDK for and sharing with teams why they should be onboarded onto the DApp, which we may or may not be internally speaking about. White House crypto report suggests including Solana in national reserves.
That would be epic.
Yeah, that's I think that's the first time that's mentioned.
Yes, and there is an interesting news as well where the big VCs multi-coin jump.
Oh yeah.
And all of them are getting together to get a fund together. It's worth $1 billion or so to buy Sol on spot. So yeah, it's like our treasury, like crypto VC treasury.
Yeah, the perpetual bid for it's our sailor.
Yeah. I think we met someone like that, right? DFDV.
We did. Yeah. DFDV. We met him at Super Tokyo. Great guy. Really shout out to him. Sparked a massive interest in Solana. Punching way above his weight.
Yeah, and I think they just raised $125 million just today.
Yeah, insane. The guy is a killer.
Yep.
So we've got the best in the Solana ecosystem, and it's definitely shining.
So we've got the best people to get the prices up, and the best people on the tech side to make it valuable enough. So
100%. Well,
best of both worlds.
There's no question we have the best apps. There's no question. Use any other chain, and it's pretty self-evident. Solana ecosystem call, number one dev app, number one app with revenue, new asset issuances, which is insane. TPS all-time high, active wallets, transactions across the board. Solana is killing it across all numbers. And that's just going to keep getting better and better and better with Alpenglow, with Fire Dancer, with Double Zero, which we had
and we have met, and we had very good conversations with the team at Double Zero. And they really wanted to understand as an exchange how we can, how they can help us and how we can get the latency much further down.
So we're on top of it. We're well ahead of the game. Stablecoin supply is 11 billion.
3x. Sheesh.
Yeah, 3x since July.
Wow.
Jito ETF
It's
is
not
live.
it's just filed.
Oh, filed.
Yeah, just filed. So it
That's
depends
a typo on my.
Yeah. So the
my
SEC
fault.
needs to approve the ETF, and it's for Jito Sol. So basically, Vanek would get the ETF up, and anyone who buys the ETF, the backing would be of Jito Sol, not of Sol.
Yeah.
So they get that extra juicy 8% on their holdings.
Yeah, the yield, which is amazing.
Yep.
We may or may not have just finished the slides. 15 seconds before going
yeah.
Huge block assembly marketplace. We've talked about it several times,
Yes,
but BAM's in testnet, so that's going to be a massive upgrade to apps as well. Like I say, across the board, things are getting really heated up. And then, of course, new record transactions per second. That was highlighted last week, though.
Yep.
One thing we wanted to highlight on the Flash, now moving on to Flash specifically, is a weekly volume. We've kind of moved to that just so we can show the fluctuation there, but 265 million plus in volume. This is actually quite a while. It's been
I think it's like
75 or
very high,
71 million.
Yeah, 6 months high is what I was saying.
Yeah. And we did a high single day high of 71 million.
Yes.
So that was pretty cool. 94K in total rev distributed, which I have definitely seen, by the way, in my wallet. 1.44 we've reclaimed. So FLP1 is still dominant across the board. It is beating both BTC, Sol, ETH. So it's outperforming if you are in that pool. And then the FLP yield is dominating across
DeFi.
But Loop Scale, it's so evident. You just go to the Loop page.
Yeah.
And it's, filter by highest APY, and it's literally us.
It's literally us.
Yeah. The first page is all Flash. Which is pretty wild to see. We've consistently had 3 or 4, but now it's everything is FLP.
Yes. Interesting.
Your favorite one?
Yep. Although we were traveling, like part of our team was still at their workspaces, so we did get done quite a few things. And we the first thing that I want to highlight is the buyback that we did to fund the incentives that are coming up to basically get the market cycle started for lend and borrow of FLP1. And probably going ahead, we might see some more interesting buybacks depending on the volumes that we do, to be honest. And I think I've actually shared something in Discord. It's an alpha that has been shared with chat beasts, but it all depends, like if we are able to get some interesting volume. So keep an eye out for the buybacks. And the next very, very important upgrade that has come by is on the weekend, just yesterday, I think, or day before yesterday, which was the performance upgrade. Right now, if you just go onto Flash Trade through your mobile phones, you might see the snappiness that has been upgraded, and everything just moves quite a lot faster, and updates. So that has been a very interesting improvement. And I think we're just waiting for the auto confirmation thing to be live. And once that's done, then you can literally, turn on the turbo mode, which has been added in the settings menu, which is sort of in testing mode. But if you have the turbo mode on, you can literally open and close the position in less than, blinking of your eye. So please go ahead and try out the new turbo mode that we have added. And it's still under beta testing. That's why we haven't, opened it for all, and just keep it an option in settings menu. But please give it a try and give us feedback on it. We would love to know more on how the transaction landing have improved. But from our side, it's been epic. Like, just it's like blink of an eye, and it's there and it's closed. That's epic stuff.
Yeah. And what's given us the ability to do that?
Yeah, we've found out some interesting partners who are helping us to land the transactions much faster. And as an exchange, we always have to work towards making things much faster and smoother and snappier, and that is the direction that we are heading. Although we also have the direction of adding more assets, but this is something that we thought, like, needs to be there before everything is coming out. So we have just worked on making the UI very snappy and the transactions landing very fastly. So both of the things were very important, and I'm very happy that although like a quarter of the team was traveling, me, Zoheb, and Max, the rest of the team was actually working and testing, and thanks to them, it's now live on prod, and that's what we need. You need a distributed team that is working, and then there is the team that is traveling. So that's what we are doing right now.
The traveling, I mean, the devs, they're always in the background. You may not see them on here, but they're always pushing out the best they can, and we're always listening to your feedback. Discord's full of it. We love to hear it. So any more feedback, please get in the Discord and let us know. For turbo mode, just remember it's not turned on by default. So if you're on desktop, it's going to be in the top right hand corner where your wallet's connected. You can drop that down, hit the settings icon, and then turn that on from there. And then on wallet, on mobile, it's very much so similar. You're also going to be able to click on where the wallet is located, drop down, hit settings, and then you can turn on turbo.
And there was some interesting improvements that were pushed on the earn page, where especially on desktop, you can basically manage your FLP positions right from the main page. You don't need to enter the sub page to deposit or withdraw your collaterals that you are trying to yield. And it makes the experience much more simpler, and that's what we are heading for. So making everything in much like whatever you do on Flash should be done in less number of clicks, and that is the direction we take for improving everything that on the user experience. And in that direction, the buy and sell FLP feature has been added, which can be done in less than 2 clicks now. Before it was 3 clicks. So we're just removing 1 click and making everything much faster. And the last thing is
Super Tokyo and WebX conference. So if you've seen the timeline there, you'll see that I've been posting it out on my personal account. So Mighty Mags, as well as Flash account, loves to troll me when they get the chance. So you'll see a good few posts there of me as well. Few of our travels around Tokyo. The other thing about the UX improvements is a lot of people didn't know that they can actually claim their SFLP, so your daily payout in USD, right from just the earn page. You don't actually have to go to the pool anymore to do that. On the right-hand side at the top on desktop, you'll actually see that you're able to claim it right there. It'll have a claim button as soon as you hover over it. And so you don't actually have to go to the pool. Again, we're trying to reduce clicks as much as possible.
But the turnout at Super Tokyo was epic and very intimate, to be honest. And we have met a lot of people who were using Flash and the people who didn't know about Flash. And the one thing that stood out all the time was the degen mode. They were like, is it possible to get 500x leverage on? And I was like, yes, please go ahead and try it. And I actually lost like $30 by showing people, like every time I just open a $10 position, like, see, this is real and you can do it right now. And people were excited and they loved that experience of trading at max leverage. And the things that we have, the metals, commodities, and the forex markets also surprised a lot of folks. So I think that is being seen in the number of wallets that are also coming on Flash. So it has been going up. So we love to take things higher than before. So
absolutely. But Super Tokyo has been going really well. The big thing here that we've had a lot of revelations about the Japanese market and how we need to best serve them, to bring them on board and to make the platform as user friendly and of course streamlined for them. Part of that process was already converting our docs into Japanese, so they're able to understand everything that's going on. So I mean, Super Tokyo has gone really well, and Super Teams, we really appreciate them. They've been highly supportive.
They've done a lot of work on the background to make this possible. It's not but it's a lot of work, to be honest.
All right, now what's coming up next?
I think the first thing is yours, Trade Wars Season 2.
So Trade Wars Season 2, I'll be at the helm of Trade Wars Season 2. We will be picking some quote unquote influencers, some project heads, but it's mainly actually going to be from the community. So from our actual users, we'll be pulling them in. As long as they're comfortable, on camera and everything else, we'll be pulling them in to do Season 2 of Trade Wars. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot more interactive, and I get a little hype sometimes, a little overhyped. So maybe
It's like
I'll
it's
tone
like
down the caffeine.
it's like this, like who's gonna be the next millionaire? Like you're gonna be the host of the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll do a good job. I'll make it entertaining, I promise.
Yeah, and the next thing is we're gonna add one click for closing trades, Max.
Oh, sorry
So
about that.
so yeah, with the auto confirm feature, we really wanted to remove the 2-click situation happening when you close trades, because when you hit the close trade button, you see a model and then you have to enter 100% and then click. So it's like 3 clicks to close your position, and we are bringing it down to 1 click. So the people who wants to trade come in and come out as fast as possible, especially on degen mode. It's gonna be an epic thing to do that with
Yeah.
1-click trading.
It's super important on DJ.
Yes.
Trust me,
yes.
I've lost a few times. The revamping of the referral rebate structure. The only thing that we just pointed out maybe 30 minutes or an hour prior is that the UI is still being worked on. So I just wanted people to understand that it's not going to be here like tomorrow. But
oh yeah. To be honest, so basically, there have been a lot of people asking about higher referral rebates, and some people really wanted to know how many people are paying them rebates and who are paying. And right now, the system was more in the direction of you getting airdropped the tokens. But now we are moving ahead to a structure where you can go and claim those tokens, so that you get more of a feel that you actually earn money. So that is gonna be added, and right now we are working on it as we speak and making sure it's much cleaner UX, as we all love to make great UX user experiences at Flash. So working on that, and in parallel, the preview integration is underway. It's like a very unique approach that we are taking with this integration. So it's taking its own sweet time. It should have taken, but it's taking its own sweet time because we want to make that experience as smooth as possible. And to be honest, as I said before, we are looking forward to make things much better than what centralized exchanges offer. We don't want to set the barrier at what the sexes are offering right now. We want to set the bar much higher, so that these guys might catch up or they might not. It doesn't matter. So we just want to move higher and serve the best to all our users.
All while on chain.
Yes. It's like I don't want them to know it's on chain or off chain, to be honest. Although it's all decentralized and on chain, I just want them to have the best experience. That's 100%. It. So yeah,
the most important part is the experience, but the philosophy here is that it's all on chain.
So, yes.
No centralization here.
No centralization here. Everything open and fully under your control is the goal.
Maybe since July. What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're moving on to the question and answer part. We're going to make this quick because we are absolutely exhausted. But if you do have any questions, we'd be more than happy to hodl.hl reposted this stream.
Let me check Discord.
Let's see.
If there's anything in Discord.
Hey, y'all. Maybe since July 2024, not just July 2025. Oh, okay.
What happened? What was that?
That was just for the state of the trenches. I got the time frame wrong.
Oh, believe me, Max was running from an event, and he just came here and it just started, making the slides, and we're here live. So
yeah. I was running through the streets of Tokyo on a train trying to actually make it back for the live.
It gets confusing.
Man,
oh my
you are
God.
not kidding. Thank God you texted me. I would have been. I would have not been on the stream.
I was like, Max, you need to be here. We have a stream.
I immediately had to cut short a conversation. So, but yeah, WebX has been interesting too. The one I was just telling you, the one interesting thing about WebX was that Solana wasn't really present. It's kind of like I don't think we purposely do it, but we do silo ourselves a little bit.
Yeah.
When it comes to other conferences, because Token 2049 is the same.
So what Solana does is basically they try to create their own stand and then sell from it, rather than going around the town
selling other people's.
Because there are so many conferences happening, and you get lost in the tension,
and you don't get to control it.
Exactly. So if you have an event, if it's Solana event, people know what they are looking for, and 100%. There are like limited number of dabs that we have, and the community is super intimate. But basically that's how you grow a community. If you just shout out in front of a huge public who's just coming to get merch. You know that, right? But
Yeah, lots of merch, guys.
what
Unbelievable.
what I loved about Super Tokyo is like a lot of people came and they were like legitimately asking, what is flash trade?
Yeah,
How does it work? Why do we have this sort of leverage? And
Yeah.
that was really lovely to answer those questions and see what their headspace is in and how
Yeah.
where our headspace is in. And some, as I said before, like sometimes when you're building deep in DeFi, we forget the real users or the like outside world. But when we come to these conferences and meet these people, we actually get to understand where their mindset is and where the mindset of institutions are, and yeah, try to connect those things and come up with something great.
Yeah, one of the things that just to pull away from Super Tokyo was the fact that we had a bunch of people who actually came up to our stand. You could see me with my bow tie, but they were really interested in like the underlying tech, which was cool. It was really cool to see that from like everyday average users. Like these are not technical people, but they were very interested in that.
They were curious.
Yeah,
That's
very
very
curious.
important. But you know what happens in these large conferences, like you don't see those curious people, and
Yeah.
it's too rushy,
It's
and
just
it's
very
not
quick.
intimate. It's not
Yeah.
intimate. These events are very intimate, where you have like less number of folks, and they know it's a Solana event, and they know these are dApps on Solana.
Yeah.
So that's lovely. But when you go to these events that are like dApps, those are cross-chain, they are on Base, they are on BSC, they are on, I don't know, I think there are 20 plus EVM chains that are competing for the same people. So
yeah, and it was cool too because there, you know, you had Purina that was there.
Yep.
You had
We have Titan,
Hura.
we have Jito.
Yeah, is it Hura? The H one? I think it's called Hura.
I don't know.
It's a stablecoin one.
Okay.
But they were right behind us. They were also curious. You know, it was really good to have like that intimate because our booths were right next to each other, our tables more or less. But and that way, actually, we got to interact.
Exactly.
Because sometimes that doesn't happen.
The most interesting thing is like Zohaib got to work with two interesting folks, and he's actually working on those stuff. So that's the you know the magic of these events, where you actually able to form the real relationships and try to leverage those relationships into making something great for both the parties.
Agreed. Yeah, definitely. Well, guys, we're gonna love you and leave you. We're all exhausted. So, did you have anything else to add?
Nope, we're good.
Nope.
We're good.
Well,
it's wall explosion going on, as some digits commented.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this was a great experience. Actually, I think it was really worth it. I mean, there are times where you question whether it was really worth it, but Super Team Japan did a great job, and this is kind of their first foray into it, so that's another thing. So really hats off to them. But other than that, guys, with no questions, I'll bid you adieu, and like always, I'll see you in the markets.